The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Boston Celtics. I mean, this is just a matchup that was made in heaven. In basketball heaven, because we are going to see how the number two seed and the number three seed are going to match up, and who's going to come out of, and make the East Finals. Because honestly, you could see the Milwaukee Bucks. I can't say they're struggling or anything because they came in guns blazing in Game One. They did everything they had to do. Giannis led them to that win with that triple double, that 24-point triple double that he had, and without Chris Middleton, they were able to do some significant serious damage on the Boston Celtics. But the Boston Celtics came back and reverse whammied the Milwaukee Bucks, led by Jalen Brown. He had 30 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a playoff career high 6 made threes. So, tying up the series to 1-1. The Boston Celtics in the game won 109-86. So looking from the bat, you can see Jalen Brown just came in. He was just hot, especially from the first quarter. He was just guns blazing. But looking at this series, I feel like potentially this series could go at least 6 to 7 games because there's no way the Celtics are going to shut down a guy like Giannis. Okay, I'm not going over a limb and saying that the Celtics don't have a answer to Giannis, but the same physicality that the Celtics played on KD is not going to work on Giannis because Giannis is that physical dude. So you can't push him around because you can see even if you put a Jason Tatum on him, it's not enough. Even the help defense, they needed like a guy like Al Horford to sometimes pick up the secondary load of defending a guy like Giannis, and also they had to worry about Brook Lopez because he's a 7 foot splash monster, and also the Giannis' ability to also play make and find open looks for guys like Grayson Allen, um, also a guy like Pat Connaughton, and those guys are knocking down them shots. So if consistently the Milwaukee Bucks, those shooters knock down those shots, there is no situation, there's no way the Bucks are going to lose because if they're able to protect the paint the way they have been protecting it with Giannis at the helm, because there's no easy look that the Celtics were getting because they had to work for those looks. So honestly, I'm Team Bucks because I feel like they have the best player in the NBA currently with Giannis. He also a reigning defending champion, and I feel like they have to punch the ticket to the finals again. At least I'll be more satisfied to see Giannis being back in the finals. Even without Chris Middleton, the Bucks are still powerful. They still have bodies and they still have the talent to even make to the finals because they have an MVP. They have a two-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, reigning Finals MVP in Giannis, and also not to forget they have a defensive guard in Drew Holiday, and also Bobby Portis. He just stepped up in that role. He had to take almost the third best player. He had to take that Chris Middleton role, and I feel like he's playing it so well. So if they have tandem of players that are coming out and playing like that, the Celtics are gonna struggle because you cannot depend on okay, I'm not throwing shit at the Celtics, but I feel like Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, okay, they're great players, but I'm not sure like that Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks level, because I feel like the Bucks have been there, they've made the finals, they've won it, they know what it takes. Even the Celtics, they have playoff experience, not championship experience, but they also have playoff experience. They've made a couple of East finals, and that's what they are banking on. But even the emergence of Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown as their best two-way wings in the league, I don't feel it's enough to stop the Bucks. I'm not jinxing it. Maybe the Celtics are gonna turn it around and beat the Bucks. But all I'm saying is I'm just going to go with the team with the likelihood of winning. So honestly, right now, it's either 6 to 7 games, and I just swing it on the Bucks' favor because I feel like with Giannis' competitiveness and a guy having literally no other player as an answer to him, um, it's difficult to defend him. So I'll give the nod to the Bucks because I feel like they have the pieces. They have a competitive two-way player in Giannis, and he's not going to let his team lose. So I mean, the Bucks have lost to the Celtics twice in the postseason, 2017 the first round, 2018 the first round, and no, not 2019, 2017 and 2018 was in the first round, back to back. 2019, Giannis just came in and pummeled the Celtics in the second round in 5 games. So coincidentally, they're matching up against again in the second round. So I feel like Giannis is just gonna come to his own, especially going back to Milwaukee. I expect the Bucks to grab both games and go up 3-1 because I feel like it's very hard for Milwaukee to lose at home. It's not easy, especially in the postseason. Even last season, they were able to win in home games. They're able to win their home games. It's just that the in the East Finals, the Giannis went down. That he extended his knee in was it game 4? Yeah, it was game 4. But he sat out, but the team was able to do everything because they had Chris Milton. But I feel like this situation, the Bucks are just gonna do it. They're just gonna do it again, and I am very confident on what they're gonna do. So I just picked the Bucks in 6 to 7 games. So it's gonna be either Bucks or 6 or Bucks or 7. So I'm just jinxing it, but I'm just calling it. You just had it here first. So that's who I'm riding with. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments. Tell me what you think about this series, the Boston Celtics versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And with that, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next upload.